Hi everybody! Please join me in exploring the world of agriculture in America, where farmers face difficult challenges when confronting millions of ferocious wild boars that invade crops during the harvest season. In this video, we will witness an exciting adventure and discover how talented farmers face this special challenge. The most effective wild boar hunting season is usually done by helicopter. Follow catfarmer and discover the unique and effective strategies American farmers use to solve this problem. Don't forget to leave number 1. If you are ready, wild boar, with a significant population growth rate of about 20 to 25% per year, poses major challenges. Its rapid reproduction and ability to adapt to a variety of environments make management difficult. Biologists and wildlife managers estimate that 60 to 70% of wild boar populations need to be removed each year to maintain current numbers. Wild boar populations, although large and intelligent animals, with adults weighing up to 661.38 pounds, are also capable of traveling alone or in groups to forage. Although wild pigs move quite slowly because of many obstacles, this does not reduce their danger. Hunting wild boar by helicopter in the U.S. is an interesting experience and attracts the attention of many people. However, the cost of renting a helicopter to hunt wild boar can range from $2,000 to $5,000 USD per vehicle. Despite its high cost, it offers an effective opportunity to control wild boar populations. The average hour of helicopter hunting for wild boar can travel at speeds of 100 to 150 miles per hour. And Texas is one of the popular states for this hunting activity. With its flat terrain, open forests, and swamps, Texas provides favorable conditions for hunting wild boar. The helicopter wild boar hunting adventure is an exciting and challenging experience. Hunters will search for wild boars from above, then use hunting tools to take them down and comply with relevant U.S. laws. Wild boar hunting often varies from state to state during hunting season. Some states only allow hunting of feral hogs during certain times of the year, while others allow hunting year-round with an estimated feral hog population license. The number of wild boars hunted each year ranges from several hundred thousand to several million. When a wild boar is detected, the hunter will immediately notify the pilot and together they will fly to the animal's location. Hunters aim to use hunting tools to take down their targets, especially wild boars. The method is usually performed by taking down from the back of the head or neck, ensuring that the takedown is quick and effective. The average visual range of hunting helicopters is 750 feet, meaning they are capable of hitting targets at this distance. However, there are hunting devices that can operate at a range of 1,000 feet, expanding the possibilities of hunting in a variety of locations. Different approaches require precision and skill of the hunter and pilot when landing the helicopter. Safe altitude depends on the terrain and the type of helicopter rotor, which is important in repelling pig populations and bringing them into an easy-to-kill area. Helicopter blades also help hunters easily spot them in the bush. However, taking down feral pigs is often most effective when they are moving or foraging, and open areas provide easier access for hunters. The number of wild boars that can be destroyed per hunt can be from 1 to 3. But using helicopters to hunt wild boars also has disadvantages. This method allows hunters to access remote areas and take down many animals in a short time. However, the high cost and risk of endangering people and other animals in the area are disadvantages of this method. This is especially true when helicopter hunting takes place near residential areas or natural areas. Therefore, caution and careful consideration should be used before using this method to ensure safety and protect the surrounding environment. Many people believe that using helicopters to kill wild boars can disrupt the ecological balance, help control small animals, and create conditions for plants to grow. However, using helicopters for hunting can cause environmental pollution due to noise and smoke emissions. Noise pollution can affect water and air quality. Emissions from helicopters can also pollute the environment, and waste from hunting activities can pollute the landscape. Using helicopters to hunt wild boars is generally considered inhumane, as it can lead to the extermination of young or pregnant wild boars. This method is becoming increasingly popular in the U.S. because of its effectiveness and speed. However, it also faces many challenges, and the intelligence of wild boars can affect the effectiveness of the hunting process. Please leave number 2 if you think this method could be improved to reasonably reduce wild boar numbers. The massive European rabbit boom in Australia is another example of the impact of wild boar-like animals that reproduce rapidly and adapt to a wide range of habitats. It has caused many environmental and economic problems, degraded land, affected agricultural productivity, and caused ecological imbalance. Statistics on the economic cost of European rabbit. Invasions in Australia are impressive, reaching $1.5 billion per year. Of this total, about $1 billion USD goes to environmental damage and $500 million USD affects agriculture. Rabbit plague has spread across the Australian continent, including areas as diverse as deserts and mountains to the most difficult areas with humid climates. Daytime rabbit hunting in Australia is often carried out in areas with thriving vegetation, such as grassland or bush. Australia has many areas that are ideal for this hunting activity, including the grasslands of the south and southeast with tropical climates, as well as the central savanna region with an arid climate. This is helping to control rabbit populations and protect the Australian environment from the negative impacts of invasion. Daytime rabbit hunting in Australia requires careful preparation and strict adherence to rules to ensure safety and effectiveness. This usually begins at first light, when wild rabbits often emerge and seek shelter under bushes or bushes. The hunter needs to approach the target carefully to ensure an accurate and immediate kill, avoiding causing unnecessary pain to the animal. Once felled, wild rabbits are harvested for use as food or animal feed. The hunting process requires participants to comply with Australian hunting laws. Choose the correct type of hunting equipment and carry out inspection before use. Safety is a primary concern, and using hunting equipment in safe locations is important. Respecting the environment also plays an important role, helping to maintain natural balance during hunting. In compliance with Australian hunting laws, choosing the correct type of hunting equipment and adhering to safety rules is important to ensure that hunting is carried out safely and respectfully of the environment. Controlling the number of rabbits hunted each day depends on many factors, such as the skill of the individual hunter, weather conditions, and hunting area. To ensure safety and increase the effectiveness of controlling rabbit populations at night, hunters often take advantage of the strong activity of rabbits when they come out of their nests to eat and hunt at this time. Using headlights helps hunters see rabbit fur more clearly in dark conditions, increasing the likelihood of catching more rabbits than hunting during the day. Most important is the practice of hunting responsibly, preserving the environment and ensuring the safety of both hunters and other animals in the area. This also helps maintain ecological balance and effectively control rabbit populations. Hunters often use hunting tools to catch them at once, with each hunter capable of catching about 20 to 30 rabbits in a single night. However, the actual number may be lower due to the influence of skill and the diversity of night rabbit hunting locations. Nighttime rabbit hunting has proven effective in controlling invasive rabbit populations in Australia. According to Australian government estimates, about 100 million rabbits are destroyed each year, making an important contribution to efforts to control and protect the environment. Nighttime rabbit hunting is a unique and effective way to control wild rabbit populations and ensure environmental sustainability. Vehicles such as hunting dogs and drones are also widely used to hunt wild rabbits. The drones are capable of detecting rabbits in their surroundings and are combined with other vehicles, such as boats, to navigate the swamp. Hunting rabbits during the day through flexible methods and taking advantage of marshy environments is also considered an effective method to meet the challenge of wild bovines. This gives groups of hunters flexible access and the opportunity to catch rabbits even during the day. When faced with experience and the density of wildlife in a hunting area, the use of hunting dogs is not only an important tactic, but also helps hunters overcome the challenges of running in the wilderness. Hunting methods for wild pig movements on marsh grass are often carried out with the assistance of hunting dogs to optimize search and harvest capabilities. The use of boats also played an important role in helping hunters move efficiently and overcome the difficulties typical of swamp environments. Swamp environments are often quite difficult to navigate, requiring the hunter's steadiness and technique. In the state of Mississippi, the swamp rat population is a serious problem with an estimated 100 million animals, more than any other state in the United States. The swamp rat, a rodent that lives in wetlands and is well adapted to the Mississippi environment, has posed a threat to crops and ecosystems. Mississippi farmers have taken measures to deal with this problem. Swamp rat hunting is the most effective control method in Mississippi, where farmers and hunters work together to maintain a balance between humans and animals throughout the year. Swamp rats can be hunted both during the day and at night, and they can constantly move across the water in search of food. Farmers often use boats to travel through swamps and search for traces of swamp rats. Mice tracks often appear from the grass lines on both sides of the swamp, and they can even swim on the water's surface. The important skill is standing still and aiming the mouse accurately. And this is a difficult problem that requires practice before participating in the swamp mouse hunting journey. After harvest, each day, the average Mississippi farmer can harvest about 10 to 20 swamp rats. Their meat is used a lot due to its unique flavor and many nutrients. When it comes to carp, a common freshwater fish that poses a challenge to Mississippi. It was introduced from Europe in the 19th century to farm tilapia, but quickly became an invasive fish and created many local environmental problems. With about 100 million carp, they have a fast reproduction rate, as each female can lay up to 100,000 eggs at a time, and that has caused a sudden increase in the number of carps in a short period of time to affect Mississippi's biodiversity. To solve this problem, farmers are implementing a series of innovative measures to deal with invasive Asian fish in Mississippi. In particular, the use of woven nets has achieved higher and faster harvesting efficiency than other methods. They designed a special type of net, which helped them harvest fish effectively. By using nets, farmers can effectively catch fish in both compartments. The long net is fixed from one end of the bank and stretched across the other end. Once the net is deployed, the boat moves through and creates a powerful force impact, causing the Asian fish to move and be sucked into the net. The harvesting process takes place quickly. It only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to pick up the net, especially on days when the Asian fish invasion is strongest for about 3 days. With this measure, farmers successfully harvested 96,000 pounds of Asian fish, which is an effective and interesting solution to reduce their impact on the local environment. Harvested fish can be used for many different purposes, especially as a popular food source, and can be processed into many different delicious dishes. In the state of Texas, the corn growing area is facing a major challenge from the number of feral hogs. Data from the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, shows that in 2022, Texas corn area was severely affected. With approximately 1.5 million acres of corn targeted by feral swine, that represents 14% of the state's total corn acreage. Wild boars have destroyed many cornfields, eating newly planted corn areas and leaving horrifying traces, including footprints and hair in the fields. These losses are having a major impact on Texas agricultural markets, especially in the central region, where feral hog densities are highest. Texas farmers are facing a major challenge in maintaining production and protecting their fields from the negative impacts of feral hogs. The Association of Feral Swine Damage to the Texas Agricultural Industry has reached an impressive figure of $800 million in 2022. Texas authorities are making efforts to control and reduce the feral swine population. However, this is a major challenge that requires close collaboration and innovative solutions from both local communities and governments. Texas cornfield hunting became an important way to solve the problem, and different hunting methods were used. Each method is particularly effective in controlling and minimizing damage caused by wild boars to cornfields. Daytime hunting is the most common and preferred method, with access to cornfields and the use of various types of hunting equipment to shoot wild boar. Specifically, a hunting incident that recorded a giant 680 pounds wild boar in one day in central Texas is an example of the effectiveness of control and hunting measures to protect the agricultural industry. In 2022, the value of this wild boar species reached about $3,500 in cornfields, newly harvested or preparing for the growing season. Airplanes can be used to hunt wild boar, especially when the field is not covered with vegetation, making observation and hunting more effective. Helicopters are a common type of vehicle used to hunt wild boar. Twin-engine helicopters can carry more hunters and hunting equipment than single-engine helicopters. However, single-engine helicopters may be preferred for use in narrow or difficult-to-reach areas. To enhance hunting efficiency and reduce noise and impact on residential areas, helicopters often fly low to approach wild boars. Highly skilled helicopter control can help hunters capture a wild boar in the hunting area, making this hunting method more effective and easier to sweep than other methods. In addition, hunting wild boar by helicopter is not only safer than hunting by foot, but also helps hunters avoid direct contact with this animal. Hunting wild boar by helicopter provides greater safety and convenience, helps reduce the risk of accidents, and facilitates the hunting process. However, this method also has some disadvantages. Owning and operating a helicopter can be expensive and requires professional skills. In addition, hunting by helicopter can cause noise and environmental pollution, which should be considered in protecting the natural environment. even other more effective solutions? If so, please share your opinion below. And don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to support the channel and share with your friends so they can enjoy it too.